Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for joining us today. Just doing a very quick audio test just to make sure we are all good. Okay, I think the audio is audioing today, which is fantastic. Okay, I don't know how good the noise suppression is on the mic, but it's possible you might hear my PC roaring. I, I work off a pretty small desk, so the mic has to be kind of close to the PC, unfortunately. Not ideal setup. I'm trying to work something else out on that front. So I just kind of just want to get it and just build something. So I have an idea. Let's build something in the desert somewhere, I guess. This is not a desert. Desert. Is there one nearby? Let's see. I'm not sure there is. Okay, no, there isn't. Let's try again. This might be a very boring part of the stream, just trying to find a world where there's an actual desert. I like playing on large biomes because I don't like if I'm building something smack bang like in the centre, I like to not be able to see the next biome over, I guess. Okay. Fire. Deserts. Okay, no luck on that one either. I feel like I just should have got a seat up ready. Okay, this looks a bit more hopeful. There's a jungle here, so where there's a jungle, there's bound to be some sort of desert somewhere. Ooh, I am completely correct on that front. Ooh, okay, this is kind of mountainous. Not quite what I was after, but that's fine. Alright, let's smack that away. We don't want it. What on earth is this over here? Huh. Is this a new thing? I do not remember this tree just growing out of water. Huh, there's some over here as well. Why are there just random ass trees in the desert now? Damn it, it's been so long since I've actually played this game properly, unmodded. Camels as well. Okay. Alright, there's a desert over here. The desert, village over there, temple over there. Oh, I can see another biome over there. I know it's a river, but alas. Oh, cool. I love it when structures just, you know, wedge themselves into a load of sand. That's really cool. Let's go over here instead. Oh, cool, there's another temple over here. Okay, I think this should be a decent spot. In fact, I can always cover that up later with sand. Alright, this place will do. Let's cover this up over here. Okay. Slide this over here as well. Okay, assuming this is oak wood. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's continuing out. Just continue leveling things out. Do this all manually, by the way. I'm not using any world edit or anything. This is completely vanilla. This version. I don't think I'm on the snapshot. I've seen a new one has come out. Ugh. Right. I think all I'm going to do is just build some sort of little desert house. Oh, I couldn't tell if that was a savanna over there or just a very tall mountain. A dune, you could say. Right. Let's sort this bit out over here. Right, okay, let's get some blocks. Sandstone. We've got some smooth. And do we take some red as well? I don't know. We'll see. That will probably do. Right, let's just build out a little template. Or a foundation, I guess. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's keep it at 3. No, let's keep it at 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what shape this is taking, but that's cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kind of. I was never really a builder back in the day, but I was always kind of an old head, always building in odd numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do people still do that? I think they do. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have a bit of an odd shape, I suppose, but that's kind of what we want. Okay, I think we'll have our entrance here. So let's just mark that out as our entrance. Or maybe one of the entrances. I could have one over here as well. That'll probably do. Okay, now I'm just going to fill this in just with oak for now. Obviously we'll get this changed later. Okay, I've just got to take a very quick break a second, just for something real quick. I'll be back momentarily. Okay, and we are back. Apologies about that. Right, let's carry on with what we were doing. So, alright, so I think we decided, yes, our entrance is going to be here, here, and I'm just going to fill blocks in here, just with a load of planks. So I guess I suppose the aim of this is to build some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of, maybe not so much an inn as such, but some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of oasis, or I guess into the next to a river, some sort of like a mini port, and I suppose a place just to sort of stop off for a couple of nights, maybe if you've gone on some sort of long journey or something. Oh, hey Seshway! So yeah. Alright, that's kind of where I'm sort of thinking, just there. That will probably do. Right, what I'm going to do is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, wait, is that what I did on the other one? Yes, it was, I think. Okay, obviously first entrance is going to be there, here, so what we're going to do on this bit, nice and smooth, then get some stairs, so we're going to build a little archway here. Okay, does that work? We'll see if this works in a minute. We've just started out building, so I'll see if this turns out to be a disaster in a minute or two, or maybe half an hour, we'll see. It's been a while since I've done the proper sort of build, so I don't know, we'll see. Hang on, what am I doing here? Yes, it's building some sort of arch or something. Yeah. Okay, nope, that's failed. There. Right. I need to replace these with smooth sandstone. Oh my god. I can tell it's been a while since I've actually... what is that noise? Are there snakes in this game now? I swear I can hear something slithering. I don't like that. This is completely vanilla as well, so I've not played vanilla properly in quite some time. Okay, that kind of looks a little bit shite, but I don't know. It's just okay. Oh my god, what am I doing? No, wrong. Wrong again. Right. No, still wrong. Okay. Okay, now that I've knocked those blocks out, that looks slightly less shit. But we will roll with it. Okay, just to mark up something I kind of want to do here. Let's take a look here, and we also just want the door as well. Now, do we want orange on orange? Because if we're using acacia door, that could be too much orange. Okay, let's experiment. Right, that's too much orange. Orange usually goes pretty well with green, so let's... Alright, that could work. I mean, we can always change that later if we need to. Okay, and does that look okay? Yes, that actually looks fine. Okay, now we have a bit more shape to that. It doesn't look so bad. What we'll also do is have a bit of glowstone there, so it sort of acts like a, well, it's like a porch light, I suppose. Yeah. Once this is all built up over here, this arch thing I have going on, won't look so bad, I don't think. I mean, it could do. I guess we'll find out. Okay. That does risk looking a bit too blocky, but I don't know. I mean, if you look around the landscape, all I see is blocks, so I don't know. I guess this is okay if this looks a bit blocky, a bit chunky. Okay. Okay, let's replace put one here, one here, one here, and one here. And I'm gonna keep that smooth. Gonna keep that smooth. Okay, maybe that's too much smooth. Yeah, that's too much. Could just replace that with regular sandstone. Or does the cut sandstone work? Ah, no. Okay, that shows how long it's been since I built properly. Thinking that trick still works. Okay, and what we're going to do is just, we will not have windows, we will have fences. Yeah, I guess that looks okay. We can figure out the rest a little bit later. Right. What I'm going to do here, just start building this up. I'm convinced I'm hearing snakes. But, like, or maybe it could be the sound effects of sand. I don't know. But I am always convinced there's snakes, like, underneath me or something. Wait, where are the rabbits? Oh, it could be the rabbits that's making that slithering noise. Nah, they're too far away. Alright, we'll figure that out later. I don't know if you guys can hear that, or if it's just me that can hear it. I'm thinking the same bet, Sesh, but okay, yeah, maybe I'm hearing things. Maybe, yeah, I probably am definitely hearing things. Okay, cool, right, we've got this bit built up here, so let's just start. You know what, we won't keep that as an X. Okay, we can make that an exit later, I suppose. Two. That needs to be there too. Now, because this is going to be some sort of, not necessarily an inn, or I guess it can be sort of inn. Obviously, we are going to need to build up some sort of kitchen area. So, let me just map that out really quickly. This little place here can be that's pretty decent size. Got some barrels up on here, I guess. Yeah, that could work. Now, because we're getting barrels on here, I'm going to block that off. And what we need is trapdoors. Use a different wood for that. furnace up here. Or, actually, maybe if we do this the not lazy way. I gotta figure out what the hell that noise is. That's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Actually, let's have the fire over here. Is there any sort of sandy bricks that aren't just sandstone? I don't think there is. Actually, there probably is. I'm just not looking hard enough. I mean, regular bricks would probably do. I just don't want the whole wall being sandstone covered, I guess. Alright, let's just get regular old bricks out and see what we can work with. What we also want as well is hay bales. You know what, actually, this idea might not work as well as it would be. I'll have to, if I did the idea of going forward, I'll have to extend this part backwards, and then it's just going to break up the whole symmetry thing I have going here. So, you know what, back to barrels. Okay, furnace over here. Let's go. That'll probably do. Oh damn, what have I... How have I forgot what those potion things are called? Brewing stands, right. I almost forgot what brewing stands were called. Probably because I barely use them in regular Minecraft, to be honest. Slab. I always just used to, apart from one or two things, I always just kind of used to talk everything. back when I used to play Survival a lot. That looks fairly decent, I guess. Oh, actually, if we're going for the whole inner thing, we want smokers, not furnaces. Or we can have one of each, just for variation. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Now, this area might look a little bit too woody, so what I'm going to do is, now this might look abysmal right now, but we can fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. Yep, that sure does look incredibly ugly, but you know what? Yeah, that's shit. We're not doing that. We are absolutely not. Yeah, we're not putting blue with orange. That sucked. Okay, let's get a lantern up in here. In fact, actually, there's actual shelves in these games now, aren't there? Ah, could be useful, but I might want another colour here. Let's go for... Let's test out dark shelf and bamboo. I don't know when these shelves got introduced to the game, but they look pretty cool. I like them. Maybe it was a few years ago. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is... okay, we will definitely need some slabs. I know, me too. Sash, I'd literally only started playing vanilla again the other day. I was really surprised to see, what, you know, these things. What the hell were they? I think the last feature, and this probably shows how long since I've actually played it, since all vanilla anyway, since, God, I think the last thing I remember the big thing was probably the Pillager update, or maybe it was after that, but that was the last big thing I remember. I think that might have been a few years ago now. Right. Okay. That's a little sort of kitchen area, I guess. It's hang on. No kitchen area. It's complete without a cauldron. It's kind of crowded. But what the hell was that? Ah, I forgot they added variations for biomes of zombies now. And skeletons, I think. I forgot about that. All I can hear in my right ear is no, a severely hydrated person in my right ear. It sounds like, because this guy's just here being like, oh. Okay, so what we need is chairs. Right. Now it could be kind of difficult to try and make this there without it looking kind of clunky, but we will work with what we have. I'm going to bring another brewing stand just down here. In fact, actually, leave that one there. Leave that one there. Actually, let's leave a gap here. Alright, that looks decent enough. I guess that would make sense about the shelves then. Ah, cool. Okay. Let's, because we want our secondary entrance here, let's go over here. Just pick these up. Oh, hang on, I've done that in the wrong order, haven't I? These two should be smooth. These two should be... I am not very good at keeping all of my blocks, am I? That's smooth above, isn't it? Yeah. What I'm going to do is... I'm just going to have... Get this right. A little arch. Yep. Okay, I know this is going to really screw the symmetry here, but okay, that doesn't even look good. Nah, that's straight up just... Unless we do a 5 wide arch. Might look, a 5 wide arch might look a little bit more acceptable, possibly. Okay, yeah, that looks a bit better, but it kind of does screw with symmetry. I'm not sure how much I like that. But let's just grab that and grab that. And let's just put a bit of texture in here. Actually, no. Bottom layer needs to stay smooth. Back and go there, back and go there, back and go there, and back and go there. Let's just have a lantern go somewhere here. Right, there we go. That works. Kind of. Alright. That's the sort of secondary exit, I guess. I'm still not a fan of the arch, but yeah, we'll have to live with it. Okay. Right. We definitely still want some windows here. And here. Just got to fill these in here. what I'm going to do for these ones. Do we make them 3 wide? Or do I... Or do I make them just on top? Let's see. Let's experiment. Oh, damn. Okay, so this needs to be smooth. Don't know how... Wrong block. Don't know how cool that looks, but I think that sort of works. Yeah, you know what? Because we'll have room for some tables and maybe some shelves up here. I'll be this on the other side as well, so I guess that works for me. Okay, fill that in, fill that in. So, just to give it a bit more texturing, I'm just going to place some shelves of dark oak. Not all of them, just a few. Just kind of give it a bit more levering, I guess. If I end up not liking that in the end, then we'll change it. I'm not going to pretend I'm like some sort of pro builder who's just going to texture things for the sake of texturing, but I don't know. I guess that kind of looks okay. Missing a little bit over here. There we go. Alright, so let's just cover the rest of this up. Okay, so I know I was saying that I wasn't using World Edit or anything like that, but because I'm in complete vanilla here, but it's doing these bits, but I wish I did have it. Right, there we go. Right, I mean, I say that. Well, then that took like 20 hours to do. That took like a minute tops. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is just got some tables and people use scaffolding for tables nowadays, don't they? I was going to do the old school pressure plate. But let's see which one works best. I think the old school pressure plates and might look a little bit less clunky. Oh, it does have the... Yeah, you know what? I completely forgot about the fill command. Damn. Damn. Oh, I could have saved a little bit of time. Oh well. What was I getting down there? I suppose it does give him a bit... It gives some more colour variety, but it just looks way more clunky. Just looks way more clunky. I think. So... yeah, I think that'll probably have to do. That's some random bookshelves about. Because why not? Okay, now where is the shady corner that no one sits at? Or one guy, or just that one guy in the hood in the corner just sits at constantly. That could be over here. Okay. That can be here as well. course I can add it up here instead. Trapdoor. Okay. This could end up looking a little bit too sprucey, so indeed that is the stride recorder. Right. Alright, that looks a little bit better. And the spruce trapdoor. Because we already have enough spruce trapdoors over here. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to add a chest here. No. Just to add to the... that kind of works. Just trying to add to the whole shady corner thing we have going on back here. I might do something else with the banners a little bit later. Maybe. I forgot how banners, the whole texturing thing works these days. But I'll do something with them a little bit later. Possibly. Yeah, that looks decent enough over here. Now, I'm going to avoid putting too many more bookshelves down, just because colour clashing, I guess. Random barrel. Right, and we need to figure out how we're getting upstairs as well. So, stairs. Let's not use spruce, let's use dark oak. If we just go up top, just trying to see what we're working with here. We could have the stairs wrap around this beam by the bar, maybe. That could work. Let's see. Or do we move it one over? Okay, let's just see how this all looks first. Yeah, because we'll have to get rid of that chair. But that's fine. Oh, alright, let's not break stuff. I guess that kind of works. Oh, hello. Get out. Oh, damn. Get out of here. Right. Alright, yeah, it looks decent. I'm going to change this around a little bit later. In fact, we can still have that here. And put a fence here. Let's do the dark oak fence. Where's that? There it is. Just going to put a lantern on there. Alright. We just need some sort of railings up here as well. So, trapdoors. Okay. Just trying to see what colours we already have in here. We're just having too much dark oak around this area. So, let's just see if this will work first. Damn. Okay. Well, damn. Okay. It's a little bit tight, but I guess that's okay. I suppose it would prevent you falling off, I guess. Very, very tight. That space is. But no, I wanted you to. Aha! Aha! There we go. That's what I do, just to even things out over here a little bit. Okay. Doors look a little clunky, but I know we could just completely making it up. I don't know, structural integrity. Let's call it that. Hang on. Ah, yes. Suic being an idiot again. Seshpay 1, or Seshpay 1 rather. Suic nil. Right. I've actually never got the pronunciation. I don't actually ever think I've got the pronunciation of your name right. But I know it's stuck as Seshpay now. Right. That looks really decent enough over here. Oh no, we have one here. That's still needing to be done. Okay. That looks a little better. Alright, perfect. Okay, I'm going to fix this up a little bit later. Maybe we don't need this one here. Maybe we don't need that one here either. Alright, that clears things up a bit. We'll come back and fix this area in a bit. For now... Oh cool, I'm glad I got that right. Right. I have a two-seater here. And a... Nope. No, not a trapdoor. We need a pressure plate. Put that here. Then I need a lamp over here. Or a lantern, I should say. Oh. Oh, hang on. No. This isn't... damn, this isn't that mod where you can just hang it on the side. Okay. It's gonna look a little clunky if I just hang it off a fence post, but it might not look so clunky if I hang it off a no, we have the slab. Right, if we do that, that doesn't look so bad. Just so long as we replicate it on this side as well. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Not ideal, but I'll take it. Okay, let's get a bit dark. Time, set, day. Let's have this be some sort of booth. Over here. Oh, wrong one. Look. Okay. And I think we need just one more little row, or maybe just have one. Yeah, let's have one here, one here, and one here. Block again. That's, I guess that kind of works. Nah, no, it doesn't actually. And I suppose from here we'll just kind of screw it, just put them anywhere. This space up here looks a little empty too. We already have the loner's corner over there. We'll have it here as well. Okay. Alright. This looks decently cramped up. Okay, so what we'll do is... now, we need somewhere to hang the lamps off. I made a stupid decision to build the floor with slabs, which we've kind of fixed over here. but I can't just do it all over here. So the solution I think I'm going to come up with is sort of, I guess, sort of random bullshit go, I guess. We put another beam up here. And we put another beam up here as well. Let's just see how that looks. It could be too crowded. Maybe. It could look worse. It could look worse. Oh, hang on. No, I'm dumb again. Because I forgot I can't hang lanterns off here, but I can just be slightly lazy and just put a torch here and here. You know, actually, let's spread it out. Right. Okay. I suppose, yeah, that could look worse. Yeah. All right. I'm kind of happy with that. Not 100%. I had that mod spot that you hang lamps off the side or lanterns off the side. I'd probably be happy with it, but happier with it. But yeah, it's fine. Okay, so let's get some decoration up in here first. Where are our shelves? Oh, we have candles now, do we? Ah. Ahaha. I did not realise we even had them. Hang on. Okay. If we're going to keep the sort of green theme going on, I'm guessing you need flint to light them up. I had no idea these were even in the game. Okay, that could probably help a bit. Another very good suggestion by Sesh. Thank you very much. Okay, let's okay, we want some trapdoors here. They can be dark oak if we need them to be. Okay. Ah, no, that won't work, will it? Oh, we do have. Actually, I have. What there are the. I think I actually have seen the sea candles. I think. Whatever you call them. Oh yeah, the sea pickles. They glow, don't they? Oh, I guess they only do underwater, I think. I can't remember. Where did that just go? 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3 just time set nights. Okay. That's the lighting's definitely better. Definitely fits the theme a little bit more. So if I just break those torches. Yeah, I'm thinking that as well, that they might just be underwater. We get another here. What colour do we go for here? We go for lime. Okay, so these ones can just be straight up green. Okay. And we'll have another trapdoor over here. Ah. I forgot trapdoors do that. Not trapdoors. The pressure plates. Okay. Alright, that's definitely looking better. we just let's actually get some slabs up in here. Oh, forgot about the shelves as well. We just got some slabs up here. Alright, that's a bit too thick. Can I stack? I doubt it, but let's see if I can do this. Whatever, I'm planning a second. Right. Okay. I don't know why I thought I could probably just put a candle on there, but I definitely can't. Damn. Alright. That's fine. That's cool. Stay. Ah, if I come off this now, it's not gonna... Oh, no. Alright. And I think we've probably got enough lighting over here today, that's fine. Right, carpet. We don't need much of it, but... what's the moss carpet look? Terrible for what I need it for. Don't need much, I just need a little bit, just adding here and there. Just to... Actually, the moss carpet doesn't look so bad. Just need a little bit here and there. Just to sort of... match in places. Or just break up a colour, I should say. Okay, I'll do it here, I'll do it here. Just a little bit over here as well. And one in Strider's corner. Keep that as moss. That will probably do. Actually, you know what, we could do maybe one more candle over here. Need a lime candle. Edge deer. Okay. That's a little better. A little bit. Alright. Let's get some more decoration in here. Probably won't put any more bookshelves on, but kind of wishing I built this 4-box tool rather than 3. I didn't plan that far ahead. Oops. Do I ever plan that far ahead? Probably not. Oh yeah, that's great. Is there even any more decorated? Right, yeah, a chest can definitely go here. Facts. Since we... Is this even going to look any good? Well, it breaks up the colour a little bit. It matches with the door. So, I'll keep that there. Any functional? Anything that looks like it can break up the colours a little bit. Yes. Oh, yes. Decorated pots. Yeah, get some flowers up in here as well. Not many, but just a few. Let's see what else we have. Well, beds will come on the second floor. Alright. So it would be the... Okay, if we're doing the bullshit of structural integrity, that's just... Actually, let's not. Because I forgot that you can actually hang bells off things. I love that sound, it's great. Just all the time. Okay, let's get some... You can put a cactus in these things, can't you? Ooh, you can indeed. Just gonna put some random ass flowers somewhere. Birds look cool. I don't know if you put them in pots. mouse, but oh, you can. Let's put another sort of plant here as well. Want something red. I mean, do tulips even grow in the desert? Probably not, but that'll do. And it breaks up the colour a bit. Could do the painting here actually, couldn't we? Let's see what we have. Is there anything that's kind of desert themed? Not really, but okay, another one here as well. Oh, damn. Yeah, that'll probably do though. And okay, can't really put anything there. Could have another one here. That's got to be a new one. I've never seen that in the game before. In fact, I've never seen that one either, actually, come to think of it. Oh, that must have been added in some update. I wasn't aware of. Just want a single here. Yeah, that'll do. Have another one here. Oh, yeah, I'll probably have them in all the corners. I mean, you know, that'll probably do though. This one, we will. Damn. That one's good. Yeah, that's kind of weird. We'll keep it. Alright, definitely have a bit more colour in here now. Is there anything else that would be really odd? Let's see. It'd be pointless putting chains in here. Ooh. Could. I was thinking just about putting a few leaves in here, but let's just see, where are those trees I saw earlier? Because they have some different colour leaves. Azalea. Okay. The trouble is, it's just where? Oh, here apparently. I suppose just on one end of the room looks pretty fine. You have to make it. Have to make the whole thing sort of flowery. Oh, damn. I just punched a picture off the wall, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't actually. Just get rid of the carpet. Put that there. I guess that's sort of the sneaking of the chest in here, actually. Alright. That looks decent enough. That's probably the first one done. So let's go up to the top. Now what I want to do is have some sort of I suppose have ramparts, I guess. I'm kind of thinking sort of like a castle structure, except this isn't really supposed to be a castle at all. It's supposed to be some sort of inn, but let's experiment and see what we can do. Okay, already I see an issue. No, wait, no, I don't see an issue. I'm imagining issues, I think. Yeah, definitely me imagining issues. Wait, hang on. I forgot that was supposed to be. Skip one. Right. track. Alright. Kind of looks like a giant sandcastle now. But that is kind of a vibe I like, actually. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at it from this angle. It does look like a giant sandcastle. I kind of like that. Now, good thinking. Sure. I kind of like what. I kind of like that just as it is, without the top, without a second floor. I like that. And I feel like if I tried to build it up a little bit, or any higher, it could risk looking a little bit clunky. So, do we actually extend outwards this way? I'm gonna have this just a sort of like a reception or a pub, and have the actual kind of rooms in another building. Though that would defeat the object of us having this staircase here. How do they keep getting in? Out. Out. Okay. Damn, I don't know what to do here. Alright. Fuck it, let's just do it. If it looks terrible, then I can always just knock some things down. God, this looks kind of bad at the back. Alright. We carry on. I feel like I just need to I feel like I need to tame a cat and just have it just stand guard, just get them all out. Because I don't know where they keep coming from. I don't know if the light level's too low. It probably doesn't help that I just left the front door open. Actually, that's probably where they're all coming from. Then we'll do one more layer. I don't know why. Yeah, actually, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, missed. Oh no, I've used the complete wrong block. Oh, wow. Suic-VGM moron? A day ending in Y, that's what we call that. Okay, let's just see how that looks. Actually, that's fine. Maybe I was worrying too much with building up the height on this thing. Okay, and this will be the last layer. Oh no, second to last layer, I think. Ow. Missed. Okay, I know this looks very boxy right now. Kind of has to a little bit. But roof, we're just going to keep as sandstone. Damn. I'm gonna have to move that, aren't I? Alright, it's fine. Deal with that in a minute. Right, sorry about that. Where were we? I completely forgot where we were. Someone just tried to barge in. Right. Hold on. Oh yes, right. I was building the sort of dorm, I guess. So, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to build individual rooms. Instead, I'm going to be building sort of just a large dorm. So, it's kind of a historical thing, in case you didn't know. Obviously, I'm sort of basing this off I suppose my interpretation of what a medieval desert inn could be like. But yes, in case you didn't know, when travellers used to come by and stop at inns and stuff like that, they'd never purchase just a room, it'd always just be in a bed. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the lighting level a little bit lower on this end. Keep that there. We will have some shutters on the outside as well. Let's see here. Okay. What we'll do is, no, actually, yeah, we'll keep those as a chest. And what we'll do, actually, we will have a sort of dividing line from here. Two seconds. Maybe that was more than 2 seconds. Have a dividing line here. Okay. I know this might look a little bit strange, but in fact, actually, do we have white concrete? Actually, white concrete looks lovely. Let's I kind of don't want to use smooth sandstone either. In fact, what I'll do instead is I'll just create some sort of partition windows or some sort of partition. Have that go here, have that go here. I know this might look a little bit strange, but I just like this to be a little bit more uniform than downstairs. So I'm going to have some spruce trapdoors. And have this side as well. Actually, I don't know why I put. Okay. calcite, whatever you call it. I guess that kind of could work. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, that mixes pretty well. Actually, that works. Yeah, that definitely works. I like that. Just gonna take that. Yeah, that works way better than the wooden partition actually. I'll take that. And what I'm gonna do is just have the beds. Just get 1, 2, 3, and we'll have a 4th one here. Yeah, actually, I'll have the partitions. Like the wooden ones, at least. I'll have them sort of slide over here. Maybe we push this bed back a little bit. Just trying to think a little bit more. I suppose I'm trying to think practically a little bit. Sorry, I want it to be wood. Oh, spruce, I should say. Break that, and if we get a banner of some description, a banner which I can't put on. Okay, I might have to get rid of them. I'm going to replicate this on the other side. And just going to have some sort of privacy screen, I guess. Then I can't see how private I've had it. Actually, I don't like this banners hanging off like that. So, what I'll do instead is I'll just have them hanging off some slabs. Can we hang off slabs? Let's see. Let's test. Oh, we can. Perfect. But then yeah, actually, we'll have to use actual spruce logs. Damn. Make it look a bit clunkier, but I guess it'll have to do. I guess if you want your banners not just to be floating off into nowhere, then this is what we'll work with. Okay. We can have one on the other side as well. Alright. That looks pretty decent. What I'm going to do is just have everyone's kind of got their own sort of storage, I guess. Feels like too much lighting just on this like one little bit here. Painting. I think we're almost done with this build now. Just need to go do the other side. That is not creepy at all. Okay. Whilst we're here, we'll add some shelves on this side. Let's have them going up here. That seems to work. Okay, so what we're doing here is I completely forgot. I've already forgotten how the hell we did this on the other side. But is this how we did it? This could have been how we did it. It definitely wasn't, but we can always do something different on this side, just to maybe make it seem a little bit less beautiful, I guess. Okay, let's do it this way instead. Yeah, that could work. spruce fences this side. Yes, they were. I think I'll just have like one little area over here, over there. 4 beds. Okay, and if we just get our banners. Wait. One here, and one here, and here. And here. Okay, that's good. We have our beds. Just have that on there, that one here. And I suppose... Okay, I've not spaced these out very well. But... Oh, let's have one there, that one there. Or do we have it this way? Yeah, that works. Okay, and we're just going to get some... There. Oh, that's it. Because we need them. This place up a bit. Yeah, that looks decent enough. I feel like the other room has a bit more colour. Or maybe it's just more spacious. I'm not sure. But just in case. Let's go for the flower pots. And we'll add a cornflower in there. Maybe we add another painting. That's sunset one. That works. And I can't speak to how many kind of inns had paintings like this, or especially the sort of common sort of in that I seem to be building. But let's just go over it. Small colour, so we'll take it. Then. Last bit for here before we just break a few windows in. Get some cobwebs going. Cobwebs, windows I mean. So we're just going to partition this bit off as well. The calcite was a great idea, by the way. Okay, it's a little bit boxed in, but that's fine. Fences. We'll have one here, one here. Just get our banners again. It's very green, but that's okay. I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a block of sandstone. Some plain old grass. That seems to work. Let's get the painting as well. Yeah, that'll probably do. This side's fine as well. Yeah, that side's actually part of the wall. Okay, this bit here is going to be some sort of like leftover storage, I guess. So literally just gonna put some barrels and just some shelves, I guess. That could stay. I already have dark oak fences here. So, up, down. Alright, that seems okay. We can allow it to be a little bit dark. Just so long as we have some proper lighting. There we go. Let's break a little bit in over here as well. Okay, that is way better. Put some more storage in as well. Actually, some here, because you know, people staying here going to want to watch their faces, I guess. I don't know why I'm thinking that deeply about it, but hey ho. Just gonna add some more bookshelves around here, and a little bit more storage before we add some carpets in. I know nobody can open that anyway, but it's just decoration really. That's right. Let's just put that there, and let's start adding some carpets in. Just for good measure. Blue. Okay, maybe we might be getting a bit too green up here. Maybe we add a different colour instead. Let's see how well orange or blue goes. I'm not sure it's going to go, but or cyan. That could be okay. Just a little bit of that sprinkled around. That seems to work. Just gonna spread it randomly, I guess. Okay, that definitely seems to probably work a lot better. Yeah, cyan definitely looks way nicer than the orange, so no orange. Alright, I think that is probably the second floor done. So the only thing left to do is to go back down. I feel like we need something here. It's a little bit blank. I know. No, I don't know actually. Just some shelves. No, that's too. That's just too much of this sandstone box. That could work. Dark Cove. I'd say Dark Cove. I meant Dark Oak. Okay, hang on. Does this work? Kind of. I mean, it's something. It's definitely something. Okay, then the only thing we need to do now is just put some ramparts up in here. Maybe not going to be very good ramparts, but no. It is a true fact about that. Some inns, especially in your medieval European inns, they did used to have some fortifications. That is a fact. Okay. I mean, you know, not like this is probably realistic to anything sort of medieval or, you know, but I don't know. I think that happens sometimes, I guess. where maybe you were travelling one day and suddenly you were set upon by bandits and you had to defend the inn you were staying at. That could have happened. I just know some used to be more fortified than others, especially if you had rich clientele and that sort of thing. But yeah, right, here we go. I think that's probably about it. After that, I need to do a few more things here. Just run the path. Because we're by a river as well, because we're by a river as well, we need to create some sort of port. Just placing blocks around them here. Pass. Okay, looks like I already maybe covered some stuff up earlier. Yes, I did. Okay, that looks a bit better. Okay, we're just going to run them all over here. Enough. Right, what we're going to do is we're just going to build very small ports. Well, I say port, dock. It's probably the more of the appropriate term. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is only a very small sort of inn, resting spot, whatever we're calling it. Okay. Now, I cannot remember how to do that fancy trick that everybody does with leads, so I'm not going to even attempt it. I know that involves spawning a load of sheep, I think. But yes, I'm not even going to try to attempt it because I'll fail miserably. Okay, just see here. I don't know why, but I thought they were like iron crates or something in this game. I thought they got added at some point, or it could have been a mod I played once. I don't know. So, let's get some boats up in here. Okay. Is that spruce? Yes, that's spruce. Tie them down to here. Right. The only thing we need to do, just lantern it. In fact, we can light up the river as well with those sea pickles. Let's see. Ah, they do light up. Okay, cool, that lights up the way a bit. Ah, of course, hang on. I have some unwanted patrons that I need to kick out. Uno memento por favor. Out, out, out. Right, I think here I might just be a little bit lazy, and then instead of lanterns, I'll just put torches on them. Right. Most inns as well probably have some sort of would sort of be walled off and gated. But, I kind of feel like I want to go work on some music in a minute, so probably just do my last finishing touches over here and finish off the stream for tonight. We managed to build something, so that's good. Did I leave I left the door unlocked again. Damn. I have to say though, I do quite like the lighting in here. The candles were an excellent suggestion. We don't have as many candles up here as metal lamps or lanterns, but not too dark, not too bright either. I like it. It's good. Okay. I suppose if I come back to this another day, which I might, if I decide to build some sort of whole town over it, which I could, then I can come back and do some sort of, like, you know, have a courtyard and have it all walled off, I guess. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all good. I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I'm going to go and work on some music. I don't know what I'm working on at the moment, to be honest with you, but we'll see. But yeah, if you joined us, thank you. God, I can't get my words out because I'm trying to talk too fast. If you have joined us tonight, thank you very much for coming along. It's always much appreciated. And I'll be streaming again on Thursday, probably. Yes, definitely Thursday. Won't be Saturday because I'm away. But yeah, that's cool. Thanks for joining us, and